But we're going to cast this game. This is a top ranking currently ladder match. And let's begin. In the north, we have Neil Rea playing as Ostheer, and in the south we have a guy called Fake Finisher. So Fake Finisher, maybe this is a parody of Dirty Finisher, maybe this is his alternate account, we don't know, but he's playing British, and it's nice to see a 1v1 British game. You don't see it enough because Brits generally are probably the least played faction in 1v1 competitive scene, just because they get really hard counter early game with a sniper and really good use of a sniper and Gren surrounding it. But let's see how this game goes. He's chosen his command immediately, which is Tactical Support Regiment. He's getting himself a Bren gun carrier out, and also the Raid section, which is a call-in unit. So this is their 5-man Tommy section. They apparently don't scale as well into the game as a standard section, but they do get a little bit extra firepower. Also, they come with incendiary grenades. They have the ability to sprint, which is nice to get around maybe quickly behind a machine gun. And also they can lay mines, which is nice as well, once they get veterancy, I believe. Bring gun being aggressive, stopping Gren's capping. Gren's probably rightly back off because they're not so much cover there, and light cover, the Bren gun would probably do quite a bit of damage, so they're backing off to go to the other side of the map. Now, I wonder if he's going to opt to go for a second raid section here, since he's picked this commander. Here we go, the raids are going to be up against the Pioneers on the right side of the map. Well, MG set up in a decent spot. Do manage to get the first bit of suppression, but I don't think this suppression is going to last too long. These guys are probably going to get unsuppressed very quickly. Oh, this is a long-lasting bit of suppression here. Oh, there they go. They managed to get in the house, so they're not going to get suppressed any further here. But they should be able to easily capture the fuel point because there's only one section. Each side of this house only has one window, so it's not a great house for a standard infantry squad to be inside, unless it's like a machine gun, which can just point one way, each way. Whenever it wants to. So someone's saying in chat that Valve says it only plays 2v2. Is that true? To be honest, I don't really watch Dirty Finisher. To be honest, I don't really watch many other Company Heroes 2 streamers at the moment because I'm just not really playing it too often. But I imagine when the Co 3 comes out, I'll be back in watching lots of other people. Trying to get some collaboration going with the guys. Everything should be good fun. MG's going to sit up here. It's going to spread. Good cut-off. Oh, actually, no, it's not a cut-off. My bad. That is the cut-off point, though. But it's still just getting some resource. This infantry section is going to get kind of surrounded here. They're sticking this fight for a little bit too long, taking needless damage now since they're suppressed. They're not really dishing much out. They're going to retreat. Look like maybe with full men intact. However, what's coming over here? A Grenadier squad's coming around on the flank here. Maybe trying to get a pincer maneuver on this Brain gun. But this retreating infantry section here is going to spot this Grenadier squad. This is going to probably mean that Fake's going to pull this all the way back. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, we have a raid section easily mopping up that Pioneer squad and getting the cap on the fuel done. Looks like Neil Rea is not paying attention here. He's going to lose his Pioneers. Very late retreat. It's probably going to go down. It does. And that's going to delay his tech as well. Bren gun has been upgraded with the Vickers K-mounted variant.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
And he's going for another raid section. Surprised he probably could have got this out maybe a little bit earlier. He's gone for the sappers so he can get the repairs done. He's getting a medic squad rather than going for the upgrade on his squad himself. The med kits. I normally never. If you see me playing Brits, I never normally get the medic squad because it's just what is it? It's 180 manpower. It's quite a lot of manpower, to be honest. That's more than half the manpower of an infantry section, right? And I would probably just good usage of like a couple of infantry sections with med kits is enough to save yourself some manpower. Oh, he's been caught out there by the Gren. He's going to get Fausted here. Another Grenadier going to be following through, but he is backed up by a raid infantry squad that's going to stop the push here. Pioneers can push in. He might want to pop the suppressing fire so the Grenadiers don't push in and get a second Panzer Faust off. That would kill the Bren gun carrier. Another Grenadier flanking in from a good side here, getting the flank on this raid section. Meanwhile, he's slowly backing up. He's going to have to fall back with this raid section now. This section's just chilling here on the right. Could be capping up. Let's go and do some capping now. Good thing he's put some sandbags down. He might be able to hold his position a little bit. Oh man, this Bren gun is in trouble. It's not been repaired, and Grenadiers are coming in left and right now. He needs to push in. He needs to do something. He's going to lose it if he doesn't pop on the suppression right now. And I'm surprised he stopped pushing. He started to take a long-range engagement against these sappers. Yes, he's going to win that, but he's going to allow this Bren gun to pull back. However, sapper squad too late in the retreat, and here comes the second Panzer that should kill it off, and there you go. So actually, overall there, he does get the two wipes. But I was going to say he probably should have kept on pushing with the Grens on the left-hand side, but he left them kind of idle when and they could have kept on pushing and helping ensure the kill on the Bren gun. That Bren gun may have almost got back to base there, but very late retreat on the sappers. They were trying to buy time for that Bren, but in vain. And what have they got active here? They're using something. They've got a combat bonus, and they're taking benefit from this airdrop that's just come down, giving them a bit of a sprint. Interesting. So this just happens regardless. When this ability's been calling, they all just run around a lot quicker, which is interesting. I actually didn't know that. It's been a long time since I never really played this commander, to be honest. So, yeah. And look, now he can get himself an anti-tank gun, a mortar, grab some free meds here as well. Trying to go for the decap on the field. He does get it. However, what do we have coming up here? Here comes a 2-2-2 on the field. Hey, Barbecue Man. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. 2-2 plinking away here at the infantry section. And here we go, 2-2's getting right in on there on that infantry section, doing lots of damage here.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Oh, but he wasn't prepared for the anti-tanker. The anti-tanker was lying away. One more shot. He does get it. Oh, no. He should have kind of expected that anti-tank gun to be there due to the air combat resupply drop, but maybe didn't realise that an anti-tank gun does come with that. So that actually went overextended and committed then and got smashed twice by this anti-tank gun and didn't really do much for itself. So that's a nice little win there for Fake Finisher. A much needed win, I might add, since he's just lost his sapper squad and his universal carrier. So, and Neil Ria has lost a 2-2 and a Pioneer squad so far. So both players taking a couple of losses here and there. Telemine going down in a very good location. Not spotted as well. And also no minesweepers been researched on these sappers. So that will not get revealed for a long time. Might not get revealed at all. Now, let's see the tech here. He could tech up to go for the AC, but he could completely avoid that and just go straight up and tech up for the Cromwell tech, maybe the Centaur, whatever he wants from there. At this point, I mean, as a 2-2's on the map, maybe the AC might not be a bad idea since the second one's out, but he dealt with the first one fairly good with one anti-tank gun. And also a pack gun is now in the build, I guess in anticipation for the AC that's coming out. A little bit early. This Grenadier's got to be careful. It's going to have to retreat past another infantry section here if they're staying too long in this fight. They do have a bit better cover, but there's a 5-man squad against 2. Let's have a look at the base. Still got the healing going there. Mortar's not really got too much to do. I guess he could use the mortar here to bombard this machine gun, but the support guys from this machine gun are really fast spread out, actually giving that MG more vision than it's supposed to probably have if those two guys were in the were behind the MG. Well, I don't know why this Gren's pushing so aggressively on its own right now. Also got this other infantry section flanking on the side, but this is quite low. 2-2's coming. Where's the anti-tank gun? Too far away to stop this 2-2 chasing this infantry section all the way back by the base, this raid section. Maybe a rifle grenade retreat. He needs to focus his squad down. Pack gun's now carelessly revealed. I guess he's probably trying to blow the cover up, maybe. But now he's just shot with the pack gun, which now means it's now alerted the British player to AT. And now this mortar actually doing some work, getting very low. Should maybe pick this up with the infantry section. This raid section should, yep, get the D crew after being unsuppressed. And that is a very tasty steal. Painful loss for Neil Ria. Doesn't look like he's got meds yet in the base either, Neil. This is a late buy on the meds here. He's not upgraded any Grens with LMGs yet. He's getting the meds now. It's quite late. I know he's put down a telemines. That's where some of his munitions have gone. I've not really seen much else, to be honest. He's rushing in. Okay, double LMG upgrade. That's where they are. Unfortunately, he's come in with both the Grens from the same angle, so they're both going to get suppressed here. And here comes a 2-2 in now. Anti-tank is backing up, but however, it's not been set up, so it's going to take a moment to set up. Being a bit too ballsy in here. Anti-tank gun, slow to fire, sapper squad. Ooh! He is gonna get the AT grenade off, not enough to kill it! But he can't push forward because he's got the Grens in the way. So he's got to be very careful. I'm not sure why he's being... You should have expected the AT gun there to be backing up that MG. Maybe should have been using the 222 on this side here. Using this shrubbery as a line of sight blocker so the anti-tank gun couldn't land a hit on the 222. Gren's getting low. I'm going to force to retreat. And he does get that MG back to base and healed up as well. Good, he's attacking this infantry section from multiple angles here, so it's not going to be benefiting from cover from one direction. More just casually plinking in rounds. Hi Arstan, how you doing, guys? Just FYI everybody in chat, we will be doing viewer games after this. If any of you guys want to come play some games after this, I'm just doing a cast before we get the sub games underway. Let's have a look. Oh, we got a sniper in the build. I'm surprised this is, you know, normally get a sniper against Brits early. You know, if you're going to get a sniper against any faction, it's Ostheer against Brits, and you get it super early on. This is a very late sniper build, especially after he's got like 4 Grens here. But you know, see, sniper even now is fine, I would say. Because he has got the anti-tank gun as insurance in case any armor comes out. But here comes a Cromwell. It's halfway built. It's still that telemine on the field. I don't think there's any more telemines. I think it's the only mine on the field really at the moment. Yes. Oh, made a little misplay there. He's trying to get the cap on there, but they were slightly out of the zone. Sapper's trying to get the cap on the middle of VP. Oh, there's the first sniper shot. Revealed it. I wonder if Fake Finisher is going to get a counter sniper of his own now. So yeah, one of the reasons, guys, as Ostheer is why you want to get the sniper out straight away is because you know Brits can't counter the sniper straight away with their own sniper because they have the tech to get to it. The only thing they can do is get a Bren gun carrier and try and chase it down. But if you keep grenadiers near your sniper, the Bren can't push it because it'll fear of getting Panzer Fausted. So we'll see. I imagine though the Fake Finisher will probably get a counter sniper here. But here comes the Cromwell. Cromwell might be super aggressive and maybe go for it. Sniper's backing up. Oh, infantry section not in a good spot, not in any cover. Bit of a misplay there for Fake Finisher. He could lob an incendiary grenade to get them out of that. Force them out there. Excuse me there, just blame my nose. Apologies. Right. Cromwell's forced back away by the pack gun. What do we have here? Any tech? What's he going for? He's going for a forward assembly point. I mean, considering his base is only like a few meters behind, I'm not sure that's a great idea. Maybe a mortar pit might be good. I mean, he's already got one mortar, but you know. You never know. Gren's sitting behind cover. The mortar pit will deny that. And Ostheer, I mean, he hasn't chosen his commander. He could. Has he got Spearhead available? I guess he's worried about Spearhead being on the cards. So if he gets a mortar pit out, the mortar half track would murder that mortar pit very quickly. Still no commander selection, so that's quite interesting. It's quite late picking as well. It's already 40 minutes into the game. Sniper's going to back up, but Power Gun is there to support. Pioneer should be revealing this Cromwell. I'm sure. Just be careful with this. Probably wants to get himself a second sapper squad out so he can repair his Cromwell. Sniper. Good use of the sniper so far. Constantly using it to pick the squads off. Though he needs to make sure he doesn't leave with it like that. What do we have over here? Fairly even split, to be honest. If we look at the territory, it's pretty much 50-50, to be honest. Yeah, it is. Map is like literally split 50-50, especially with the VP being neutralized. So, however, the German player, Neil Ria, doing much better with only losing 6 VPs. So Fake Finisher's got some work to do to catch up. He does have the tech advantage with the Cromwell. Let's see the Axis play. He's getting tier 3 up now. Can he get himself a Panzer 4? Practically, yes. As soon as that's completed, he'll probably have enough resources to start making a Panzer 4. He has chosen his commander as well. That is German mechanized doctrine. Maybe going for the command tank Panzer 4. Probably wouldn't be a good choice up against the Cromwell. So he's probably going to go for a standard Panzer 4. But I'm surprised he's gone for this tech. Since I'm not sure what he's going to get out of it, really. Maybe the spotting scopes he really wants. You can upgrade the spotting scopes now. That's probably one of the first buys I'd be getting if I'd chosen this commander. Spotting scopes on the 222 give himself some extra vision. Oh, Has spotted the telemine with thanks to his sweepers. He's going to try and remove the cover. Is he going to attack ground it? He should see it. If he's paying attention, it's clearly there, clearly for all eyes to see. But maybe he hasn't spotted it. Being a bit ballsy here, going very close to this Gren. This Gren can get Panzer off. And, oh, was unlucky there from our German player, Nuria. That Pat gun missed its shot. If he had connected, that would have probably been engine crit on that Cromwell. So a bit overzealous there with the Cromwell. He should see this mine, especially now the sniper's just shot him from that side. Has he not seen that mine? Let's see. He's got almost 600 manpower in the bank. Still not chosen something. Oh, the sniper got splashed by the mortar. Then got to be careful with that. Do you not want to lose your sniper to a random mortar shot? Oh, that was close. Oh, and we've got something else coming in here. We've got a little strafing run coming in. Probably due to this forward assembly. This forward assembly's been upgraded with the it's got the he's utilising his commander abilities from this forward assembly. So he's got access to like a strafing run, supply drop, artillery cover, coordinated fire, things like that. So he's getting benefit from that. So that makes sense now why he's built this. None of these houses in the centre of the map actually are good targets for his forward observation commander because he's building side very quickly. So having it here, fairly far back, it's easy to defend. Not a bad idea. And these plane abilities are doing well. I'm pretty sure it's this. I'm not seeing a strafing run though of being available on this thing, so I'm not sure where he's getting the strafing run from. Actually, I thought it was the raid section, but I don't see that as an upgrade. Can anybody in chat confirm where this is coming from? This strafe, these plane strafes. It's got to be this house though, but I don't see the ability here. Telemine's still really close by. He's gone forward, disconnected. The strafe is doing well, keeping the infantry at bay at the back. How you doing, operator? Hey, Fulco. What's up, guys? Welcome. Line of sight. Yeah, I guess I know that line of sight gave him strafing run, but I'm wondering how has he got the strafing run? And he's got no commander ability for the strafing run. None of his commanders give him strafing run, and the forward assembly doesn't show the strafing run ability in its. You've got coordinated fire, artillery cover, smoke, and then you've got raw air support. That's just a recon, not strafing run. So I'm genuinely perplexed as to where that strafing run has come from. Oh, infantry getting low, getting spread. The sniper might be able to pick it off. Or the Grens even. The Grens will just finish it off. Surely the Grens will finish it off. They do with the LMG at long range. Looks like the Brits being overzealous right now. He loses 2 squads being too great. He's going to lose a 3rd squad being way too aggressive right now. He loses the MG as well. Oh, and he hits the telemine. He reverses into the telemine that he had. If he was paying attention, he should have seen ages ago. That telemine coming in absolutely clutch here for Nuria. And here comes the strafing run again. Maybe buying Fisher some time to pull back his units. The 6-pounder is in desperate need of pulling back. It's getting chased down as well. It's going to get away. It's from the tent. It is the tent, but the tent is not showing the ability, so it's just maybe a mistake on the. You guys can't see. If I move my camera over here, you can see that there is. I can't see the ability, so it must be bugged. The forward assembly isn't clearly showing it. Panzer IV being aggressive, and rightly so, wants to try and push forward and get one more shot onto the Panzer IV, being a bit too great really right now, but the 6-pounder can't get the shot in. Is he going to get it? Come on, Panzer IV. He gets the kill. Where's the sappers at? Oh, he lost them, didn't he? And he made a new squad to the left. Will he get away? Panzer IV being very bold. Is he going to get away? Anti-tank gun, can he get the shot in? No, he's too far away. Not even using attack ground. Great play there from Nilria. And he will be able to even get back his MG as well if he's quick. He should be prioritising getting that back with his pioneers. Panzer IV. He just pull that Panzer IV back to base, make another pioneer squad. He's actually almost got 600 plus manpower.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
It's not the Cromwell didn't have a strafe run, did it? No. No, the command tech, this ability here, designate command vehicle, just gives recon for vehicles, so it's definitely the tent, and it's just not showing the strafing run ability on the tent for some reason on the replay version. I think that's probably a bug. You know, this commander the forward observation post strategy hardly ever gets used. Literally, like, it's as far from meta as you can believe. You know, going for this kind of this choice. from what I've experienced in the past. I'm really never want to see this. And this guy, Fake Finisher, is using it very well. However, that was just well overzealous. He's just lost 3 units. He lost his sappers, he lost the raid section, and he lost that stolen machine gun. So 3 units, and the Cromwell, mind you, as well. So he's really on the back foot right now. Good dodge of that grenade there. These 4 grains with LMGs, going to be shredding these infantry sections. They're not careful. Sniper as well, still picking away. Fake Finisher floating a lot of resources. I imagine he is going to be saving up for the crocodile. Maybe the right thing here. Another strafing one probably coming in here. I mean, one good thing about this strafing one is it does neutralise the infantry. And suppress that sniper, keeping it at bay. So I'm kind of liking this. I don't know how expensive it is because I can't see the ability, but I imagine it's around about 40 munitions or something like that. Another telemine going down. Panzer IV showing his ass to the anti-tank gun. Not smart. Can we all join the multiplayer beta? To my knowledge, yes. All we got to do is request access on the company. If you go onto Steam, type in Company Heroes 3, scroll down on the store page of that game, there should be the option to request access for a beta. Do that. Two plinking away. Guess 2-2 will, you know, it's not the best anti-air unit, but it will eventually take down a plane. But as you can see, it's missing most of its shots here. Have a little look. Doof, doof, doof. See, the plane, even the 2-2 was shooting quite a lot. No, it's coming in one more time. Oh, getting the infantry section very low. Plane, still getting away. It's a long strafing run, to be honest. Right. He has got the CPs, he just needs the fuel and the manpower. He's not far off either. He's still got the fuel on his right. Does Nilria realise that a crocodile is imminent? Double anti-tank gun is a good play here. He needs to double up on AT guns since he knows he's behind. He's going to expect more tanks coming out. What do we have in the base here? Tier 4 is getting built. Now, you could argue that maybe Nilria should have just gone more Panzer IVs quickly and finished the game off. But, I mean, he's probably going to go for Tier 4, get himself maybe a Brumbar, then Panther to deal with the Crocodile. He's only got that one pack gun, and that one Panzer IV is not going to really be cut it against the Crocodile. You know, if he does a good push Fake Finisher with the Crocodile in one place, he could probably murder a couple of squads, potentially.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Oh no, look at that mortar all clumped up against cover, but those anti-tanks are in a good spot. Oh, there you go. That's why you don't want to be up against cover.
I'm afraid, quite dead.
Panzer IV nails that mortar squad pretty much in its time. One man runs away. Live to tell the tale of why you shouldn't clump up against cover when a vehicle's against you.
Capture point. They're trying to take it.
Shot's not got really anywhere else to go, but he's going to recruit straight away. He's got the reinforcement there. Probably should repair his forward assembly while his sappers are getting reinforced and sitting there for a minute. Mortar still helping out. Sniper on to 17, now 18 kills. Nilria floating 700 plus map. He's got tier 4 down. What's he waiting on? I guess he's either waiting to see if the crocodile comes out, but he shouldn't be waiting right now. He should be making, like, make a Brumbuck, make a second pack gun if you're worried about any more armor, you know? That's what you should do. Like, that's what I would do. If I was in his position, I'd make a second, I would get the Brumbuck out, then go for the next pack gun. And is he going? No, he's still delayed. He's got no reason why he should be floating this much resources right now. No reason at all. This is letting the Brit player come back into the game right now. Okay, he's opting to go for something completely different. He's going for Panzer Grenadiers. Now, Panzer Grenadiers, if he upgrades them with Shreks against the Crocodile, they'll do okay, but still, like, you don't really... You want to keep the Crocodile arm's length. You don't want to let it get close and flaming your infantry, because a Panzer Grenadier squad, even if they get 2 volleys off on the Croc, it's not going to be enough to kill it, and the Croc will probably kill them by the time, before they even get the second volley off, to be honest. More good telemine positions going down. Love it. That is definitely a good play. Getting me, you know, preparing for more armor coming down. I'd like to see him maybe put some mines on the left side. He's got 2 mines in good locations here on the right. Panzer IV being a bit too bit too greedy here, pushing forward. You know the anti-tank guns over there. Maybe go on the left side with the Panzer IV. You should see those anti-tank guns of that Gren squad. What's he going for? He's still not made any tank yet. I guess he's waiting. I guess he just thinks, alright, if the Croc comes out, I'll make it a Panther. If it doesn't come out, I'll probably go for a Brumbar. But the longer he waits, he's losing the initiative. Look, yeah, there we go. Look. Read my mind. Putting a tank miner on the left-hand side. Oh, double 1-2 there from the 6-pounders. Hansford's got to be careful. BP's still ticking down. 272 now for fake finisher. Yeah, it's a bit strange building tier 4, having resources to make any vehicle from tier 4, and then go Panzer Grenadiers. Like, you need to, always, guys, if you've got the resources to make a big late game tank, you fucking do it. You make yourself, if you're up against a lot of infantry, like, there is no reason why you shouldn't go for a Brumbar right here, because you're up against just pure infantry, right? Most, your enemy at this point only has infantry, so Brumbar is like, or Panzer is the next thing you do. If you've also got like lots of manpower spare, so you could make yourself a second anti-tank gun if your opponent wants to throw out a Comet or a Churchill Crocodile, something like that. So you've got that available. You've also got the Panzer IV to keep the to help in tag team there and keep that Churchill Crocodile away. But going for a Panther first when there's no Crocodile on the field is not a great idea, because the Panther's not going to be too useful. But the Crocodile will come. It's probably coming any second now. And I think that's probably what Neil is hedging his bets on. I'm not sure why the Brit is waiting to get his Crocodile now either. So both players making mistakes of floating resources way too long, more than they need to. This point, they could have, cashed even one of the points to get more munitions or something like that, if they wanted to.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to
Oh, good hit from that mortar. Right on the Grens as they clumped up trying to get around that victory point. See, the Panther's just sitting around doing nothing. Imagine if this was a Brumbar. It could have come over here and gone boom and cleared off this infantry, this raid section, so these Grens could start capping the left VP, Sniper's got to be careful. Stop pulling back. It's going to get shot here. Oh, it's getting low. Ooh, a bit greedy there. Uh-oh. Hansford needs to be careful. Anti-tank guns, unfortunately for that Panzer IV, will turn the wrong way. Gets a good shot. These squads are quite low, getting pushed with the Grens now. Anti-tank guns, not really got too much support, have to back away. So what's he going to do? He's going to drop a strafing on here to keep the infantry back. It might even be worth getting an Ostwind out to shoot these planes down quicker, because these planes are becoming a real nuisance right now. And the 222 is still alive, but it's just really doing a really crap job at shooting planes down. Oh! Caster's Curse, as soon as I say it, it does shoot the plane down. So there you go. Maybe it finally found its aim. But there we go. That plane's now dealt with. Yeah, normally you'd expect it to do a lot better job at doing against planes, but there you go. Did well that time round, but the last plane that came around, it missed it and pretty much missed it entirely. Still, Panther sitting on again. Just imagine, guys. He could have had a Brumbar out for at least 4 or 5 minutes by now. Could have been smashing away. Nothing. Been literally useless. This is a live 1v1 match happening right now on ladder. Oh, we see a munitions cache. I guess, yep, that's what I'm suggesting. Maybe we want to put it over here on the left side, rather right on the front line. You want to maybe, because it's pretty easy to defend over here, because it's closer to your base. Yeah, but the more munitions he gets, because he wants to keep spamming those abilities from his forward assembly. He's content to be really passive right now. What is he waiting on right now? He's got all the resources. Why is he not getting a Crocodile? Or is he just going to go... I guess he forgot he needed to go Anvil. Now he can get it. Maybe. What? Choose something, bro. Yeah, it's weird. Both players are doing the exact same mistake, and I don't know. Normally it's only one player do this, but they're both doing this, refusing to use their resources. I guess Neil's pop capped 96 now, so I guess but at least then he could cash some points up. Both points are outside his base. Right, here comes a Crocodile. Could have come out about 5 minutes ago or whatever, but okay.
The capture point is being overrun.
Oh, Sapper Squad getting low, not paying attention to it. Here comes a Croc now. Panther finally, after sitting asleep for 3 minutes, is getting used over here to kill the trench.
Trying to take one of our points.
Oh, 2-2 gets picked up by the double, probably 1-2 of 2 anti-tank guns there. Nice.
Enemy action has
Oh, he's
destroyed
right close to that. He's sitting on top of his own telemine there. Strafe run coming in. Pat gun's going to be forced back because no infantry support. Oh, the telemine going detonates the telemine, almost wiping the Panzer grenadiers on retreat there.
enemy threatening a capture point.
Crocodile needs to make some plays. His infantry is overextended. This crocodile's going to come around and find them.
Is under attack.
Sniper's got to be very careful. Pat gun's on its own on the back. Panther and Pat gun are not working in unison. Both are far away. If the Allied player fake finisher with his British forces quickly goes right, he might be able to take down the Pat gun. But he's opting to get the Churchill and go and fight the Panther. You don't really want to do that. Is he bringing the anti-tank guns over? He is. See, the Panther will pen the Churchill, but the Churchill will have a hard time penetrating the Panther. As you can see, 2 misses. Actually, Panther bounced one round there. Panther needs to be careful though. He doesn't want to get, got anti-tank guns backing up the Churchill. Needs to back up. Grens do not want to be pushing this at that low health. They're going to have to retreat past 2 squads as well. They may get picked off here. Sniper 28 kills. Panzer 4. Neil 90 on the pop cap, so he could get can he get himself a Panzer worth? No, he needs 12, doesn't it? Yeah, so definitely. Why is he floating resource? He could be cashing some points in. More munitions are always handy. I mean, he's got not really much off-map call-ins. He's got emergency repairs, which could come in clutch, so I guess he'll be using that. But, should be getting the extra munitions cached while he can. Am I playing? Yes, I will be playing Co later on, guys. I thought I'd start this stream off with a cast.
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
And then we'll do some viewer games. So if you guys want to play some viewer games with me after this game, make sure you're in the lobby. If you're watching the YouTube video, don't be in the lobby of Co 2 because this is a video. This is not...
The job's finished.
I won't be there. But if you guys on the VOD are curious about playing with me in the future for Co 2 and Co 3 games, make sure you tune into my Twitch channel on Saturdays. That's when I do my viewer games. Here comes the Panzer 4 flanking on the right. Oh, he's found the cache. The cache being way too full. Why do you put the cache there when you could put it here? Like, that's much easier to defend. See? Wasted 250 manpower there. It's 250 in it, not 200 for a cache, I'm pretty sure. Strafing run coming in. Where's the anti-tank gun? Weren't really far out of the way. Anti-tank. I like how Fake Finisher is backing up his Churchill Crocodile constantly with his anti-tank guns, using combined arms here. Lovely bit of play here. He needs to kind of push forward with the sweeper. He knows there's been telemines planted multiple times in this match now. He's a bit slow to push forward. He could do a recon run with his... let's see what he can see right now, Fake. Hasn't got too much vision. A recon run from the... oh, there goes the plane again. Crashing on the right. But a recon run would give him an idea of where that one Pat gun is, so he could maybe dive on it. He doesn't want to like go in too deep. And yeah, definitely at this point, I feel like the Brit is now actually doing better. He's now maybe ahead, slightly, in terms of map control. He's got the VP cap. He hasn't actually got his fuel actually, so maybe he's not. But I don't know. I just feel like the German is not really engaging very well right now. Noria is struggling. He's like, okay, he's using combined arms himself now with Shreks and the Pat guns. So that's good. He lost that 2-2. You kind of really need that 2-2 for vision to spot where the Churchill is, spot where those anti-tank guns are. And getting the second Pat gun is a very smart play. So he can deal with that. But I do feel like double Pat gun Brumbar would have been probably better than double Pat gun Panther. Here come the Grens. Anti-tank guns backed up. Not much infantry support though for this Churchill. Here it comes. Pat gun lying in wait here. Oh, facing the wrong way. Gren's getting shredded. Panther can be coming over properly now. What are these anti-tank guns doing?
They're trying to take it.
Actually, now this is good play now from Neil, right? He's combining his forces together. He's getting the Panther Pat guns all in one side now. This is good. This is what he needs to do. Panther being a bit too ballsy here, but he's got the Grens in support that can focus down the anti-tank guns. He's probably should focus. He's going all in here. Panther's going. He's kind of overcommitted a bit here with the Panther. Getting a little bit of crushing in. He does get snared here. Churchill's going to go down. It looks like does go down, but the Panther's probably going to go down as well. However, in all of that, the anti-tank guns are going to go down. So that's going to be a good trade if he manages to get both these anti-tank guns. Oh, Gren, unfortunately, gets picked off there as well. Wasn't paying attention to that, Gren. Should have pulled that back. So this Sapper squad could have lobbed an AT grenade onto that Panther to stop it getting away there. Meanwhile, the German has also lost his anti-tank gun. He's pushing forward in with the other one a bit by mistake. Too far forward. Doesn't need to be this far forward. He's going to lose his pack gun again. He's lost both his pack guns. This stolen machine gun is absolutely coming in clutch here for Fake Finisher right now. And he's going to lose his Panzer IV if he's not careful. He's just been snared by the sappers. Why did he do that? Why did he commit? He's going to lose his Panzer IV for no reason. Oh, but the Gren's on the flank managed to get the D-crew. However, one more sapper grenade would be enough to kill it. Honestly, this commander choice has not been great here for Nilra. It's got the Piat in there as well. Gets the Panzer IV. Both sides taking considerable losses, but it looks like Nilra can replace those losses much easier than a Fake Finisher. God damn! What a horrible mess that was from both sides. I've never seen such mayhem and mess. Like, I thought that was clearly going to be an amazing victory for the German then, but he just threw his throwing away the Panther to get the kill on the Crocodile and maybe getting the decrew on both anti-tank guns would have been a sick trade, right? Because the Panther's worth more than a Crocodile, and the double anti-tank guns with a vet were great. But he then wasted it. Why was his anti-tank gun so close to that machine gun? He could have literally kept them at range, decrewed the anti-tank guns, moved and killed the anti-tank guns, and then pulled away. But he ended up losing, and he lost that vet 3 grand as well for no reason. And he's now being desperate to get him back in. He can't afford to let these anti-tank guns get all crewed in. So he's getting really aggressive here. He's called in the stubby Panzer IV as well to try and get some dominance back. But he's getting Piats now. He's desperately trying to get Piats. Don't know why the Panzer IV is getting so close. He's just going to get close again to get himself snared. And if you're snared, you're very likely to get wiped. Anti-tank gun's going to turn on this Panzer. He's going to lose this other Panzer IV. Oh God, what is going on right now? Meanwhile, this stolen machine gun's been recrewed again and just doing great work at keeping all the German infantry back. Gonna get snared again. He's desperately trying to. Is he going to repair his? He needs one shot to finish off the forward assembly here. Oh my God. This is what you call sheer panic mode. There goes the other Panzer IV. Oh my God, it looks like Fake might actually do this here. With these Piats. Piats in close quarters, he's just losing everything. What is going on? He's not going to get away. He's dead. He's dead. Piat's going to finish it off with the Panzer IV. And one more shot was needed to kill the forward assembly. That is, I don't know, I've never watched a game like this before, where one side has just completely fucked up after doing an initial really good engagement, following through with just some really bad micro. And then, just serious panic mode. He's just panicking because he's like, oh, my anti-tank guns are going to get nicked. I've just got to throw everything in there. But no, that was absolutely terrible. Is there any way our German player now can come back into this? He's not far off getting another Panzer IV, but Fake Finisher has got enough fuel in the bank to make a new Crocodile, and that would seal the deal, especially with all the anti-tank guns he now has. And he's doing a good job now, Fake Finisher, by blowing up the anti-tank gun in the front. That's it. I mean, I don't know. Neil Wright, there's no way he can come back from this, I don't think. No way. No way in hell. I mean, he does have decent map control still, and he still slightly has the VP lead, but my God. What was he thinking? What on earth was he thinking then? Absolute bizarre. Like, why? What? You never close the against squads that are Piats and snares. You keep your fucking distance so you don't get engine damage. But he got right in there. The only time you do that is if you can pretty much guarantee that you would either force them to retreat or you wipe that squad out. But my God, no, that was that. Yeah, he's literally thrown the game now, I have to say. He had the resource advantage. He had everything going for him. It's terrible. And honestly, losing this machine gun really has cost him. Nice rifle grenade though. Honestly, that machine gun stopped all his infantry from being able to push in there and finishing off those Soviet British anti-tank guns and stuff. This goes to show you how important it is not to lose your support weapons. That was a clusterfuck. That is a very good way to describe it.
You're attacking one of our forward positions.
However, the British player is not doing too well against these fresh Grens coming out. He's going to lose that machine gun.
An HMG.
Grey section looking low. He's going to have to just maybe back up here. If he just backs up and just... He's taking too long to call in on the Churchill Crocodile right now. He's going to get one anti-tank gun back here. He's going to get his machine gun back. Actually, maybe. And now the Panzer IV command tank stubby's out. Hang on. Suddenly, maybe the German might be in it. Again, he's just stolen back 2 weapons. And he's got the tank advantage. So, hang on. Maybe we still have a game here. Focus down this raid section. Does get the forward assembly finally. And then, like, I've got to wonder why didn't Fake Finisher once again call in those planes to force back that infantry? If he'd done that when the forward assembly was up, he might have been able to save both that machine gun and that anti-tanker from getting stolen, but he didn't do that. He's got plenty of munitions in the bank to have done that, so that was a big mistake from him just then. He's still, I guess, waiting up to get this crocodile, but actually now... Now he's getting some decent map control back. He's getting himself another pack gun. He's getting back a good composition. The stubby command tank. Oh, he's going to lose his sappers. He needs to retreat there. One more shot will do it. Oh, it missed. Lucky. Will he get another one in? Oh, it missed again. Bit greedy there. Be capping on the front line with that stolen anti-tank gun. They can't really afford to be sacrifice these anti-tank guns. He should know crocodile's on the field due to the flares being dropped in the sky. Here it comes. Will this crocodile do better? Now at this point, Nilra has the better infantry firepower with the 3 Grens and LMGs. Here it comes, it's rolling over. MG in a low health trench. Here comes the flames. Retreats fairly quickly. Oh, here we go. If he makes a play right on the anti-tank. If the anti-tanker's on its own, well, there's 2 now. He's got to choose. He's indecisive. He needs to push against 1. Since he's balancing most of those shells, he should have just gone for it and just dived in onto this anti-tank gun. He's got this hedgerow here. Oh, sorry, this hedgerow and this shack here, protecting him against being attack grounded by this anti-tank gun. So he probably could have gone for it. There was no infantry to support that anti-tank gun at the time, but he chickened out. He didn't go for it. I mean, he didn't really have much infantry support there to help him out. So he's playing safe. But I guess he needs to. I mean, VPs aren't so desperate right now. I guess he feels like he maybe can afford to be a bit safe. But man, he needs to increase his infantry firepower quickly. I feel like getting maybe 2 Vickers. Also, don't forget the sniper at some point went down. I completely missed when that went down. I probably went down in that whole massacre in the centre there. But look at these Grens, man, whittling down these raid squads. Like no one's business. He's gone for another raise. You don't want to do. He wants machine guns. He needs something. Like, does he not realise how effective that stolen MG42 was for him? He needs to make some machine guns, like 1 or 2 machine guns, like at least 1 machine gun. And then maybe go for another Cromwell or something, since you can afford it. That's probably what I would do. But another raise section is not the right choice right now. Hey Brutal, welcome to the channel, mate. What's going on? Welcome everybody watching on Twitch. Just a reminder, guys, after this game, we'll be doing some viewer games. It is Saturday after all, so I thought we'd do a cast to start the stream off. Churchill, gotta be careful showing his rear on the front line like this. With no vision, he kind of exposed himself to getting shot right now, but... Where's his infantry as well? No infantry to support their tank. Right, here we go. He's actually made his Crocodile command tank. Oh, God. That's not good. He's made the Churchill even slower by doing that. It's going to fire slower as well. You don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be command tanking your most important vehicle like that. See, the command vehicle itself moves and attacks more slowly if you do that. Why not just make a Cromwell and put it on that? Why like nerf your best unit like that? And we're back. Sorry about that cut, guys, in the stream there. I did disconnect there for a second, but we're back in the game. I didn't miss anything there too much, so here we go. Some wreckage gets flown into the corner. Off it goes. Boing, boing.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
My internet is stable. But yeah, my OBS does keep disconnecting like that, and it is very frustrating. All right, we have a mortar pit coming up. Maybe might want to pop it over here, where it's got a hedgerow to protect it. Here out in the open, pack guns can just smash it to pieces. I'm a bit worried that that's maybe too... I mean, if he just got it over here, he could use the long-range barrage on it. Any anti-tank guns? Both anti-tank guns are on the wrong side. MG's in a bad spot here. It's going to get burnt alive. Will it survive? Probably not. Oh! Damn. But imagine if that wasn't the command version of that Churchill. It probably would have got the kill on it if he hadn't upgraded it with the command vehicle upgrade. These games are much more fun to watch with you. Oh, thanks, Emu. Cheers, buddy. Glad you're enjoying the content, boys. Here comes anti-tankers about lining up. One bounce, one penned. Rax quickly to get away. He's sitting on top of his own telemine. Gotta be careful! Oh, there we go. That's the second time he's walked on top of his own mine like that. He needs to be really careful. Panther in the build now. 100 VPs now remain for fake finisher. Can he pull this one back? But yeah, look at the standard Gren squad against a vet. You know, you can see the difference here. The Gren completely outclasses the Vet 3 raid section late game. He just keeps making these guys are crap. He does he not realise they're not very good. He needs to make standard infantry sections and some machine guns to help hold the points. The VPs. He's losing the VP on the left now as well. He needs to send that crocodile over there to deal with it. He doesn't need to, you know, he wants it to be fully repaired, but I would still have gone for that because, you know, remember, the Gren's going to have to retreat past you. Churchill crocodile comes this way, you know, very likely you might be able to pick it off on the long way it's got to go. Here we go, here come the pack guns now. As I had suspected, that we're going to pop out onto the mortar pit. However, it might be a distraction tactic. So the crocodile can push forward. He popped a recon run in. He's got to be careful here. Shreks are trying to get close as well. Be careful. Here comes the Panther now. He's doing well hiding his crocodile behind this house so these anti-tank guns can't play. But he should be bombarding them right now. His sapper's going to repair up. Yeah, he's going to keep... Oh, look at the damage he does there. It's huge damage onto the mortar pit. And it's dead. Boom. Oh, and there's the Panther coming in. The mortars get a last hurrah. Landing onto the pack guns. He might get the decrew on one. He does. Panzer coming in to try and assist it. Anti-tank guns from the Brit are there, though. To screen the Churchill's retreat. Panzer not paying attention, a bit late on the retreat. Will he die here to the next shot? No, doesn't. But here, look at this infantry, this Axis infantry just pushing in forward, man. He really needs a Vicar to suppress his infantry. He's really struggling against these Grens. Raid section on the left is getting everything capped up. To be honest, I feel like at this point the Panther's probably a good choice, considering that if he loses those two anti-tank guns, he's game over, I think, for fake finisher. Sorry, for Nilria. And his Grens at the moment are doing more than enough to deal with the infantry, I think. His Grens are like murdering these raid sections right now. So actually the Panther now is a good choice. He still's got, yeah, the Panzer all stubby. You know, his command vehicle its own could be finding a bit more help around here. He has got the ability, if he gets Veterancy 1, he can put Mark Target onto that Churchill, where it's gone, over here, to help kill it off quicker. People forget that is what an ability on this tank, because you never see it that much. Actually, you can do smoke shells now as well for 20 munitions. Panther trying to hunt the raid section. We'll find it around the house. Might even be able to get a cheeky crush.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Yeah. Command P4 does have marked target. Here we go, Panther against the crocodile here, maybe. Got to be careful with the crocodile. I don't want to be feeding free veterancy to your enemy's tanks. Raid section needs to cap it. Could he lob a smoke grenade? No, because he's gone all for raid section, no standard sections. He's got no, like, pyrotechnics, so he can't use, like, the smoke drop to cover. He can't use a barrage here to clear him off. You can't use the new full assembly. He's built it. There we go. He needs to upgrade it as a observation post so he can use the off-map abilities. He's doing that now. He does have a bank of munitions, so he could use all that. But look at the amount of missions Neilria has. And let's also think, well, what has he really done with his commander choice at the moment? He's just made the Panzer IV stubby, and had not really a great impact with that tank. Maybe a bit of spotting scopes as well. Apart from that, he's not really used any of his other abilities. I think he would have been a lot beneficial if he'd gone spear. Imagine if he went spearhead, which is one of the commanders he had available. He could have done loads of beautiful fragmentation bombs in really good locations to take out these anti-tank guns and things like that. Whereas he's just, he's got no really, he can only really lay mines and do rifle nades and repair his vehicles. So he's massing up a huge amount of munitions that he can't really spend too often. So yeah. That's a new fresh Panzer IV. Getting really good hits onto this fresh raid squad. But look, you see how useless these guys are. Oh my god. And they're dead straight away. At least they were veteran. I don't know why he's bringing his anti-tank guns too far forward here. It's that cart. Oh, it looks like we've got a big push in right now. Ford Assembly's been left completely isolated here. Not sure how you'd build that and completely abandon it. Anti-tank guns coming in here. We got the planes coming in now, finally being used as they should have been used in that big engagement in the middle of the map. Panthers coming in. Oh, the Gren's got in a Panzerfaust onto the Churchill. Anti-tank gun smashing it as well. He should get in that command tank. Oh, the command tank was forced back. He's not putting marked target on. Marked target would have been beautiful then to finish, help, you know, get more damage in onto the Churchill crocodile, but he just didn't do it. Maybe he didn't realise he had it available. But it looks like the British just thrown in the town there because he knows he's just got main gun crit on that crocodile. The anti-tank guns are getting swarmed by Grens. The Panzer IV's flanking in as well. He's got no real infantry to back him up. So yeah, that's a win there for Neilra. He almost threw that game really, really hard, but he managed to claw it back in. But yeah, fake finisher on his side. He needs to stop going raid sections. Maybe early game, one raid section, possibly two. But if you lose them, replace them with infantry sections because you need those healing on the battlefield. You need those pyrotechnics. They're also, you know, just better in general anyway. What else? Yeah, he just didn't. He just only made the Churchill. I think did he make his Cromwell? Yeah, he made a Cromwell early, but then lost it on a 10 mine. That really hurt him. If he had seen. He had plenty of time to see that. That telemine was revealed multiple times, and he still reversed into it and that kind of killed that Cromwell pretty much because he pulled it all the way back and was super low. Tried to repair it. I did like Nero's initial, like his idea was good, but he just executed really poorly in the centre here. Don't know what he was thinking. He threw away his pack guns. He lost some infantry there as well. I don't know what happened to the sniper and all that as well. Not a great all-in, and I don't think his commander choice was great. You know, I really feel like he could have done better with Spearhead, with the frag bombs. Spotting scopes maybe have helped him out a bit there, but I don't know. If you keep the 2-2 alive, that kind of gives you, you know, Vet 3 gives you decent vision anyway. But there you go. That's the end of the game. Well played overall. Neilra wins this match. And yeah, I've got to make sure to clip both of those videos together from the VOD because that's annoying because my internet died, so I've got two separate VODs now I need to download. Oh well. So here's the match stats, boys and girls. You can see, yeah, the Brit player, yeah, KD doing a lot worse there. That just shows you guys how bad raid sections are. If you just go raid sections, this is what you're going to end up with. Yeah, and the Ostheer player here, Neilria, yeah, much better. Those Grens, man. Yeah, he lost that one Gren in a big push, but he kept the other 3 alive, and those all did really well. 100 kills. Lots of kills there on the Grens, doing a lot of work. You can see around about, what was it, 36 minutes, 37, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, something like that. That big engagement happened. But you can see how, like, how badly the Ostheer player almost threw it, because he came down, he lost a lot of his army, his Panthers, Panzer IVs, his pack guns. He built tanks to try and recuperate, but then he dived them in and lost them straight away. And then you can see the Brit player getting a lot better up, because I think that was the new Crocodile coming out, and probably he's picking up all those anti-tank and support weapons and stuff. Yeah, what happened to the sniper? Where did the sniper go down? So guys, that's the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did and want more content, check up over here and over here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, make sure to click the button down here. To catch the next video, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.